Hello everyone and welcome back. It's Figure Friday and we are looking at the Buzz Lightyear. I don't remember which version this was. This is one of the the spacecraft that he used in the movie for the Buzz Lightyear. Now, which one it was, I don't remember which one it was, and I remember looking at it and I can't think of what it is now. And of course it doesn't really say on here, so that kind of makes it a little interesting. Let's see. We do have a whole stack full of stickers, which will probably not go on because for Figure Friday, this is going to be part of my G.I. Joe Force. The reason why I picked this up is I think this was like some $30 off of Amazon. So, you know, if you're looking for something, this isn't all that expensive. It does have some sort of missile here that we can drop, some sort of electro bomb. You know, I watched the movie once, but remembering all the specifics, I just don't offhand. So I'm just being honest here as we kind of go through this. Now, trying to make sure I have this here so I know you guys can see everything, hopefully. I think we got the camera a little bit better. Alright, so as a base fighter, it doesn't look all that bad. Now we have these pieces that kind of go on the side. I have not put any of this stuff on here, so let's try and sneak this on. Now, I'm not going to paint this. For anyone that's really good at doing the airbrush painting and all that stuff, I have never really done much in the airbrushing. I've seen some really good paint jobs on this that they've really turned it into a nice kind of G.I. Joe-ish look. I think if I was going to do anything, if I can get some stickers, and I'll cover this up with either the American symbol, the standard American fighter symbol, or maybe like just G.I. Joe. Now I think I have some old stickers for some of their kind of cheap knockoff Lego-ish stuff that they contracted out for, which I can't really say I really recommend. It's kind of chintzy stuff. So in that regard, you know, not really the best. It's something that they decided to do. I'm not fond of what their leadership is trying to do with a lot of the things that they're going through right now, but it's their decisions, and it leaves a lot of us to try and come up with alternative ways of doing things. So looking at this, it is a nice looking little fighter. This looks like something that we would very likely kind of come up with maybe for like a G.I. Joe Force. Something small, something usable, whatever. Now, the Buzz Lightyear is a 5-inch figure line. It's not a 6-inch figure line. So depending on what figures you have, it may and or may not work. The seat does sit back quite a ways. There is, it seems like up and about here-ish, we do have a plate that's going to stop the feet. So I do have a couple figures here. We've got, first of all, we got Bazooka. We're going to try Bazooka in here. Bigger guy, bigger frame, like a lot of our bigger Joes. I don't know how well he will manage in there. And then we do have CoverGirl. So I'll take her shotgun if she lets me take her shotgun. I don't think she wants me to. A CoverGirl, I think, will probably have a lot easier time in there than we will with Bazooka. But let's get them side by side, and if I can get them to stand up nicely, because they've been kind of tossed around here a little bit. I meant to do this like a week or two ago, but I had the pool table full of stuff, and I kind of got sidetracked with other things going on. So as we can see, Bazooka's, you know, 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch, something like that, bigger than CoverGirl is. So he's going to present us some other fun issues here, trying to get him in here. I don't think he's going to make it. I think he's a little too big of a guy. And his legs are all the way down on the back, and yeah, that's not going to close. It looks like he's in a bumper car to me. But it's just the whole thing. trying to figure out what figures will and what figures will not. Now, that's not to say that I couldn't maybe somebody that's better than me maybe. So trying to throw this out there for anyone out there. If you're better at this than I am, or perhaps, and I'm going to try this, if I can get her legs to kind of bend a little bit, maybe I can get her here. Maybe we can do that and get her in here. Then she sits better. Okay. So if I did that with Bazooka, maybe that would work. Okay, because now we can get her. Her head looks like it's popping around here a little bit. Now we got her in there. So that's just kind of folding the legs over. Now he's got bigger, thicker legs, and I'm just going to be honest with that. I don't know if I can get him in there or not. So let's try and see if we can't get this big old brute in here. And we'll do the same little trick. And we'll see how this works. Oh, goodness. Thank God for the double knees. Because he did look like he was barely fitting in there with his arms and shoulders. But we'll see how well he does. His shirt's in the way. Helmet fell off. I'm just having a hard time trying to get him in there. He is a big brute to try and get in here. And I know I'm hitting the camera with my glasses. Yeah, I just don't see him getting in there. He's just too big of a brute. Now, because of having other figures here, and this is from today, so we'll take Luke Skywalker, seeing that we already did his, so I can get maybe Luke into a fighter jet. And Luke will fit in here, legs all the way down, and he fits in there pretty good. So I got a fighter for Luke Skywalker. So if you want to use this for Star Wars, perfectly fine. This would work. Luke Skywalker fits in there, not a problem. Although, be honest, Luke Skywalker is not as chunky as Bazooka is. He is a big brute. He's a big guy. So with a standard lighter frame or so, yeah, not too much of an issue. We can do those figures, and of course I got Leia here. Now we do have some of the Valiforce figures here, because I have them sitting here handy. And I'm going to grab them. Now, being honest, they're a little bit bigger than Luke, a little bit taller. So let's see how they'd manage. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat. And I'm going to kind of move the... So I want to give, because you guys are watching this and you're trying to figure out what you can and can't do. Now, I was just looking today, because my mind kind of races back and forth. What can we get and what can and can we not get to work in this? I've got to get the legs bent a little bit more. Oh, come on. Come on. I need the other part of the knee. And these are all stiff because I don't play with them all that much. Oh, come on. Ugh. Yikes. There we go. Here. Hopefully that's not too wide. Get her head to... Okay. So we can get her in there. She's got a regular frame for her character, and we can get her in there. So if you have a standard guy, a regular frame, not a big old chunky monkey like Bazooka is here, I mean, we got him carrying a bazooka and all that stuff for a reason. I mean, he's not a small guy. But you get the bigger guys like this, yeah, they're not going to be able to fit in there. But when you get a standard sized build on a figure, not too much of an issue. Now I guess I'll have to lay him down. Okay. So that does work out. And then, whether you wanted to you know, the color's not that bad. You could probably just throw on some G.I. Joe here or something like that and just run with it the way it is. You know, we got stickers here. I don't know what stickers you'd want to put on here. And I'm sure that there's plenty of places you can find G.I. Joe stickers. So this is the x07. So this is the 7 and maybe 14th or whatever version that they came up with. But you know, it's just that whole thing of what do you want to put on here, what don't you want to put on. I think some of these are actually for the inside. Nope, maybe not. This, you know, however you want to do it. I don't plan on really putting much in stickers on here. I'm going to leave a lot of that off. It's just trying to do this so that way I have some sort of fighter or something for whoever can fit in there. Now, like I said, I can get Luke Skywalker in here, so I might put Luke in here and go with that. This looks like there's a shooting mechanism there somewhere. I don't know where. Things I'll have to try and figure out. If we have a bomb of some sort, that goes on there. Clicks. See the robot. I should try and look for the robot. So if I can look for the robot, that gives maybe something for Cobra to come up with. But I just don't see where that's. Set up the net missile. But I'm just trying to figure out how it launches. So I could have swore I saw something up on the top here. And now that it's in there, it doesn't want to come out. So just trying to figure out exactly how that launches, that's all. There's got to be a launch mechanism around here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. It's not too important, but it would be fun. I'll figure that out eventually. But it's something here. And like I said, it's about $30. So we have something for about $30 that we can use for our Joes, our Star Wars, our what have you. Fortnite. I was looking at Fortnite. They do have some vehicles coming out. They have a helicopter, but that stuff's for the 4-inch figure line. People that are good at modifying, I've seen some good videos online. So as far as some people, they're taking some of the seats, they're ripping them out because the seats are too small or whatever, and then they're cutting them down and then hot gluing them in or whatever that allows the 6-inch figures to get in there. Wonderful ideas. It's just that everyone's trying to come up with something. Helicopters especially, mainly because it works in today's world. Something like this I think could work in today's world. The only thing is I don't have any landing gear. I might have to come up with something for a landing gear. I might do it out of Lego or something I might just be able to kind of fit in there, or just something. So we'll figure that out. But either way, yeah, but it's something. So with that, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Always happy to have you stop in. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video.